What did you guys think of what Kyler Murray did? Do you think he made the right choice by saying, you know what, I can make more money. I'm going to be a day one pick. I'm going to the NFL. And he's going to lose, I think they said like $6 million, but a team will easily cover that with his signing bonus. So did you guys think he made the right choice?
If he's looking for money in the short term, yes. If he's looking for longevity, then baseball is obviously the better option. He's obviously a very good baseball player as well, 9th overall pick. So.
Yeah.
I think he's made the right decision up to this day.
I think I think really, football right now is the right choice. I agree.
At least until you see how he could perform at the pro level, which hindsight's 20/20. But right now he's doing the right thing because he's keeping his options open and he's trying to find the best money because I don't want minor league money. I just won the Heisman. Did you see me? Yep. I just won the Heisman, and you're gonna put me in the minors on $600,000 a year. Yeah. He'll have that bonus, but besides that, with baseball, with his age and when he's going into the minors compared to other 19 and 18-year-olds, he'll get one big major league contract, and it's one of those 10 years, $200 million if he's that good. But QB1, man. Well, how much money did Paxton Lynch? Paxton Lynch has made almost $10 million to be horrible.
Yeah, and I mean, because Justin Herbert isn't going in this draft,
that also helps.
That clears up a chance for him to be a higher pick because Justin Herbert would have probably been number one. I mean, he gave the A's an option. He said, if you pay me $14 million, I'll play, which is like the coconut-sized testicles on this man to be like, all right, you're a professional baseball team. You want me to play for you?
And the A's
you know what? Yeah, and the A's
are for the organization that's like, if we don't spend money.
Yeah, not at all. We will trade you. They need to pay you.
They need to do something, and he's just like, yeah, you know what? I'll play for you, but I'm gonna need $14 million. And this dude is like,
he's never actually played professional
baseball. Though he's gambling on himself. He's saying, I have the cards. I'm the man, and you want me, and here's what my price. And even if they call his bluff and he doesn't get that money, he still makes up more than half of that immediately on draft night with wherever he's picked. He'll get a slotted contract. And that's going to, he's not going to fall past the end of the second round.
No, he's
probably going to be a first round
pick. I guarantee you his agent.
Make at least $7 million right away.
Right. Teams will trade for him probably up high in the draft.
I guarantee his agent got in his ear and said, would not have put this idea in his head if he didn't think, hey, we could go day one. We will go day one.
I really wish that Oakland was playing in Oakland this upcoming year. I'm pretty sure they still don't have a contract for a stadium for next year.
Are they going to be the Oakland Raiders in Las Vegas?
They're going to. No, they'll be the Las Vegas.
Oh, they're
Raiders.
The Las Vegas.
But no, that'd be funny if it was.
But
that's what I thought you were
for
just saying.
For this 2019 season, they're not moving to the Las Vegas stadium is not ready until 2020. But so for 2019 season, they do not have a stadium. They got kicked out of Oakland. The people are suing them, and they said you're not playing here this year, and so they're nomadic right now, and they do not have a place to play. And so they were talking about they're either going to play at San Diego,
probably will, yeah.
or possibly LA or somewhere, but they will not be playing in Oakland next year. And it's really flying under the radar. And Gruden's like, everything's fine, happy. I'm getting draft picks, but they're burning. They're burning from the inside of that organization. And Mark Davis just wants to move to Las Vegas and cares about nothing that happens before Las Vegas.
Like that deal, Mark Davis.
But
why does he want to go to Las Vegas anyway?
I think money's there, baby.
So
money's there.
Money.
It's going to be really easy for away fans to show up because you just go to Vegas for a weekend.
Yeah.
It's going to be like your college team. Your college team makes a bowl game and you go, right?
So you're nurturing for the opposing crowd rather than your own fan base. Wouldn't that make it a home field disadvantage every single game then?
You mean the Chargers?
The Chargers just don't have. No one shows up.
No, look at the Vegas Golden Knights.
Well, it's not that far from.
It works for the
LA.
NHL.
They'll have the Oakland fans. They'll have Raider fans from California. But we really digressed here. I was saying that I wanted Oakland, the Raiders, to draft Kyler Murray, but they're not playing in Oakland this year. But Gruden would be like, "Hey man, why don't you just go play for them on the off days?
Hey man,
just keep yourself loose.
Hey pal, why don't you stay in the city?"
I like that guy.
Real quick. Not super long on this. We talked about it before the show. Are you surprised? No, Listen to this. Paul Rubidoux over here, Mr. Notre Dame of college football, says he called it Nostradamus.
Nostradamus.
Okay. Well, I didn't want to say
I
that.
prefer Rasputin.
I was thinking of that Chappelle Show skit, and I was like, I hope I don't say that one. Because as a white guy, I'm not allowed to say it. But he claims that he knew this was going to happen. He predicted it. But Jalen Hurts goes to Oklahoma. He's now coaching there. And how did you make this?
I didn't make just a blatant prediction. I'm really upset at myself I didn't tweet about this because you'll hear later I'm just digging in based on a prediction tweet I had in the NFL.
It could be right though.
I'm really upset with myself that I didn't say something when I saw it, but I saw Lincoln Riley's tweet of the eyeball emoji the same day that Jalen Hurts' dad was talking about his son's going to transfer because he's one of the best quarterbacks in the nation and all that crap. But I saw Lincoln Riley's tweet of the eyeball emoji, and I was like, oh, he's trying to get Jalen Hurts. He thinks he's going to get Jalen Hurts because their quarterback's leaving. And I really saw it coming, and I'm really upset I didn't say anything because I can't prove it.
Note to self: I need Twilight Zone style music. Yeah. So I'm surprised that Oklahoma it continues to build their empire off the backs of other quarterbacks.
I'm surprised it took this long.
Baker Mayfield was from Texas Tech. Texas A&M was where Kyler Murray originally played, and now they have Jalen Hurts. And
turning into the Washington State.
Well, it's
yeah, pretty
Washington
much.
State does that.
It works. Embrace the program. You know, it's like Iowa State built this basketball success off of grad transfers.
Well, get used to it because it's not going to slow down. It's gonna ramp up because who's the quarterback for Ohio State that just went to Miami?
We're in the transfer portal.
Josh Fields.
The transfer portal. Yeah.
The portal's here.
Georgia, who's the Josh Fields. He went to Ohio State.
Well, no, but there's a quarterback that went to Ohio State is now going to Miami. He was Dwayne Haskins' backup.
Yeah, that's because this other guy,
Blake Martell, I think.
So
it was.
the other guy's coming
he
here,
can't
and so
start again.
It's just this chain reaction that it starts with Jalen Hurts, and then 30 teams have quarterbacks.
Well, this was
leaving.
before that. Actually,
I would,
but yeah,
it's gone on forever, but it's like really amped up, and I think it goes back to the playoff era. The playoff era is continuing to change football and change
for the better.
Now it's turning into the NFL.
Rolling
Now everybody's
Stone
just going to
gathers
free
no
agents.
moss.
but that's high competitive between all teams and not just one team.
Yeah,
which is what you want.
But don't you want more parity on the highest level of college football? Like you want Alabama.
That's why you want the best
to be at
quarterbacks
Clemson's
playing.
level, and then you want Michigan, Georgia, Texas, Oklahoma, USC, Oregon. You want these teams to be able to compete, and then we say expand the playoffs because these teams are legitimately competing.